I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you an interesting question on fractions with given difference. The question is how to find two fractions with difference of 3 by 4. So it's an open question. You need to find any two fractions, right? Any two fractions. That is important with difference of 3/4. You can always pause the video, answer the question and look into my suggestions, right? So what should you do to get solution of this type of question? How to find two fractions with difference of 3/4? So what we can do is you can take any fraction, or take any number, right? So any number, preferably kind of this form, fraction form. Is it okay? And then second step is add 3 by 4 to it, right? So to get the other number. So you get two numbers, the starting number, and when you add 3 by 4, the other number. So the starting number and the final number. So this one is your starting number, right? So take any number. So we'll call this as starting number. You start at this, right? And this is your final. So starting number and final number are the two fractions. Is that okay? Now you say, well, if I start with 1, 1 is not a fraction. Every number like that is a fraction. 1 could be written as 1 over 1. Do you see that? So let's take up examples now. So let us say we start at 1 and then we add 3 by 4. If I do that, I could do 1 could be written as 4 over 4, right? Plus 3 over 4. And that is 4 plus 3 is 7. So we get 7 over 4. Is that okay? So we get 7 over 4. So the answers are 1 and 7 over 4. So what we get here is the two numbers are 1 and 7 over 4. So difference between them, that means 7 over 4 minus 1 is equals to 3 by 4. 1 could be written as 4 over 4, correct? So that is one way of doing it. Well, strictly speaking, you want to work with a lot of fractions. Let's do it. So it's better to take a fraction which has 4 as the denominator, right? So let's take 1 out of 4 to start, right? That should be a starting number. Is it okay? Then what is your final number? 1 out of 4 plus 3 out of 4. When you add this, what do you get? You get 4 out of 4, which is 1. So the numbers could be 1 over 4 to 1, correct? Some are not satisfied, since again I got 1 as my answer. Okay, so this time what I will do is I'll start with a number, let's say 1 out of 8, right? So if I start with 1 out of 8, that is the starting number. Is it okay? Let's add 3/4 to it, plus 3 out of 4, right? So common denominator, that means we should write this as something over 8. Multiply both by 2. Okay, so 1 out of 8 plus multiply by 2 gives us 6 out of 8. Okay, let's add, which is 7 out of 8. So the two numbers are 7 out of 8 is the final number. So it is from 1 out of 8 to 7 out of 8 will be two numbers which have a difference of 3 by 4, right? So likewise, you can have so many combinations. You get an idea, right? So that is how you can find two numbers with given difference. I'm Anil Kumar and I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.